Did you know that some of the small mistakes you make in your morning routine might be quietly sabotaging your health? These aren't the big, obvious errors you'd expect to cause harm. Instead, they're little habits you've probably repeated for years without a second thought. But over time, these seemingly innocent actions can quietly wear away at your body, your energy, and even your overall well-being. A lot of seniors fall into these patterns not out of neglect, but because no one ever pointed them out. In this video, we're going to reveal 4 dangerous mistakes that older adults often make each morning. These aren't exaggerated fears or alarmist claims. These are proven patterns that experts link to things like fatigue, falls, memory loss, and chronic health issues. By the end, you'll know exactly what to avoid, how to fix these habits, and most importantly, how to transform your mornings into a source of strength and stability for your body. Stick around because some of these harmless mistakes might be the very reason your days feel more exhausting, your energy is low, or your health is taking a hit in ways you can't quite figure out. Let's get started. Number 1, not drinking water the right way first thing in the morning. One of the most damaging things you can do when you wake up is skip your first glass of water. It may sound trivial, almost too simple to be a real problem, but for older adults, dehydration isn't just an inconvenience, it's a hidden danger. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body naturally wakes up dehydrated. Your cells are parched, your blood becomes thicker, and your heart has to work harder to pump it. But instead of hydrating first, many people rush for coffee, take a shower, or jump into the morning news without giving their body the one thing it truly craves: water. Take Dennis, 81, for example. He always felt sluggish in the mornings no matter what. His doctor ran tests, heart check, blood sugar, even brain scans, and everything came back normal. But when Dennis started drinking a full glass of water right after waking up, things started to change. What he didn't realize was that during the night, his body had been quietly running low on fluids. This made it harder for his blood to flow, for nutrients to move, and for his brain to clear toxins that built up overnight. For older adults, dehydration doesn't just make you dizzy. It can lead to confusion, constipation, urinary infections, kidney problems, and even falls. And unlike hunger, thirst can be harder to notice as we age. By the time you feel thirsty, the damage might already be done. So if you're waking up tired, foggy, or unsteady, don't just chalk it up to getting older. Ask yourself, did I drink any water yet? Your body works hard to repair itself overnight, but it needs your help to recharge in the morning. Keep a glass of water by your bed. Drink it before that cup of coffee. Drink it before you grab the remote, because that simple habit could be the difference between a sluggish day and a vibrant one. Number 2, taking medications on an empty stomach. It's something many of us do without giving it a second thought. Waking up, reaching for the pill organizer, and swallowing your morning meds before even thinking about breakfast. After all, that's what the label says, right? But for seniors, taking pills on an empty stomach can be a risky habit, one that can lead to fatigue, nausea, dizziness, and even falls. Your body has changed over time. Digestion has slowed down, and your sensitivity to medications has likely increased. What you could easily handle years ago may now throw your day completely off track. Take Lorraine, 77, for example. She takes a few medications for blood pressure and joint pain. She used to take them right when she woke up before even making it to the kitchen. But then she started feeling lightheaded. There was even a close call when she almost fainted while getting dressed. Her doctor simply asked, "Are you eating first?" Lorraine wasn't, and that was the issue. Certain medications, especially those for blood pressure, heart rhythm, or pain relief, can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure or irritate your stomach lining when taken on an empty stomach. Without food to soften the blow, these medications can hit you too hard and too fast. The result? You feel off balance, exhausted before the day even starts. And worst of all, you could end up falling, a leading cause of seniors landing in the ER. So how do you fix it? The solution doesn't have to be complicated. A small snack like half a banana, a slice of toast, or a boiled egg can make a world of difference. The key is consistency. If your doctor recommends taking meds with food, don't skip that step. And if you're unsure, just ask. Because your morning routine should set you up for success, not leave you struggling before you even get started. If you're still watching and finding these tips useful, Drop a comment with number 2 below to let me know you're following along. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so and hit the bell so you won't miss any of our helpful videos. Your support helps us keep creating content that informs and inspires you. Let's move on. Number 3, rushing out of bed too quickly. When you wake up in the morning, it's natural to want to get going. Maybe you need to use the bathroom, maybe the coffee's already brewing, or maybe you're just eager to start your day. But what many seniors don't realize is that those first few moments, how you transition from sleep to standing, can actually be the most dangerous part of your entire day. Your body is still adjusting. Your blood flow is catching up. And if you swing your legs off the bed and jump up too fast, you could be setting yourself up for a fall, or even worse. Let's take a look at Gerald, an 80-year-old former contractor who always prided himself on staying active. Every morning, he'd jump right out of bed like he always had, until one day he didn't. He got up too quickly, felt the room spin, and collapsed before he could even grab the wall. He ended up fracturing his hip. His doctor explained something Gerald had never been told before. As we age, our body's ability to regulate blood pressure slows down. So when you move too fast, especially from lying down to standing, your blood pressure can suddenly drop, causing dizziness, blurry vision, and loss of balance. This isn't just about feeling lightheaded. It's about preventing serious, life-changing injuries. A fall in your 70s or 80s can strip you of your independence. It can lead to surgery, long hospital stays, and months of recovery, weakening not just your body, but your mental and emotional strength too. That's why a slower start is crucial. Instead of jumping right up, give your body some time. Sit up slowly, wiggle your toes, take a deep breath. Let your circulation catch up. Then when you're ready, stand up and walk. Those extra 30 seconds could be the key to staying safe. Because staying protected isn't just about what you do, it's how you start. And every strong day begins with a steady rise. Number 4, eating high sugar or carb-heavy breakfast. The breakfast you choose can set the tone for the entire day, and yet many older adults kick off their mornings with the wrong fuel. Cereal packed with sugar, white toast with jam, or pastries that feel comforting but send your blood sugar soaring. It may seem harmless because we've all been told that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But as you age, the type of breakfast you choose becomes even more crucial because your metabolism slows down. Your insulin response is not as sharp as it once was, and your ability to recover from poor dietary choices has diminished. Take someone like Helen, 74, who always started her day with a muffin and juice. At first, it gave her a burst of energy, but within an hour or two, she'd crash, feeling tired, foggy, and sometimes even irritable. Her doctor recommended switching to a breakfast with more protein and fiber. So she swapped in eggs, avocado, and some plain yogurt with nuts. The change was immediate. Her energy stayed consistent, her blood sugar stabilized, and she no longer felt the need for a nap before lunchtime. That's because sugary, carb-heavy breakfasts cause a sharp rise in blood sugar, followed by a sudden crash. This puts strain on your pancreas, raises your risk for insulin resistance, and leaves you feeling fatigued. It also affects your mood. Seniors who start their day with a sugar rush often experience more brain fog, slower thinking, and less emotional resilience as the day goes on. Over time, the damage adds up. High blood sugar isn't just a number, it's a major risk factor for heart disease, stroke, cognitive decline, and more. So what's the solution? Aim for balance. Include protein sources like eggs, cottage cheese, or nut butter. Add fiber with fruit, oatmeal, or whole grain toast. Keep your sugars natural and in check. You don't need to eat like an athlete, just like someone who wants their brain sharp, their energy steady, and their body supported. Because breakfast isn't just about filling your stomach, it's about fueling your day. The choices you make today shape the strength you carry into tomorrow. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, drop a number 4 in the comments to let me know you're following along. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Your support helps us keep creating content that educates and inspires. Now let's move on. Final thoughts. Now that you're aware of these 4 common morning mistakes, it's time to reflect. Which of these have unknowingly slipped into your routine? You don't need to make all of these mistakes to feel their effects. Even one, whether it's skipping your water, rushing out of bed, taking meds on an empty stomach, or loading up on sugary carbs, can gradually wear down your strength, clarity, and overall quality of life. The good news? These habits are all fixable, and it doesn't require dramatic changes. A few small adjustments made consistently are enough to make a big difference. Imagine this. Tomorrow, instead of heading straight for your coffee, you drink a tall glass of water first. You give your body 30 extra seconds before standing up. You take a bite of food before taking your pills, or you swap out that sugary breakfast for something that fuels your energy. These aren't just habits, they're choices. And every time you make a better choice in the morning, you're telling your body, I want to stay strong, I want to stay clear, I want to stay fully present. Your mornings are the foundation of your entire day. At this point in life, you deserve mornings that protect and energize you, not drain you. So take that extra time, slow down, eat wisely, and remember that the smallest choices can carry the greatest impact. Longevity isn't just about living longer. It's about living better, one morning at a time. Thank you for being here with us today. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share something you learned and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are always welcome and inspire us to keep creating more content for you. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support keeps us going, and we're excited to continue providing valuable information. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.